we're live again.
It's been a while.
Been a little minute. But not too much has happened while we've been gone. But one thing we got to talk about is free agents. So off the top, I'm just going to go ahead and ask you, what's your favorite free agent signing? I think I know what you're going to say, but just go ahead and tell the world.
I think, just from popularity and what I think he can bring to the team would be Bud Dupree. But if Janoris Jenkins wasn't 1,000 years old, I'd like that a lot too. But he's probably past his prime.
Facts. I agree.
I still think it was good though.
I do. I like that sign. I didn't hate it as much as a lot of people. A lot of people didn't like it, but I like what he can bring to the team, and I really do like that signing.
$82 million though. Is it worth it?
That's my next question. So I got the list, got the contracts here.
I need to get stats up from last season. Other things. I was not prepared.
But we got it all. Got it right here. And I'm gonna ask you, and I want you to give on a scale. You know, we just got out of high school, so I want you to give it an A, B, C, D, or F. And I'm gonna say
A-, B+.
All that. So of course the big name, Bud Dupree, 16 a year. 33 of the 82 is guaranteed.
How old is he?
I don't know his age, but I know
20 something.
Yeah, he's young. He's off his rookie contract.
28 maybe.
But a lot of people say they don't think he'll be as explosive because he's coming off the ACL injury. And a lot of people give his success to TJ Watt.
That's where I'm going to stop you right there.
I
saw a thing, and it was like it was either double or triple the sacks, the pressures. Like, even from defensive backs, like cornerbacks and all that, their production increased as well. So I don't agree with that statement. I'm pretty sure weren't Steelers fans rather give away TJ than Bud, or am I tripping? Am I thinking something else?
They didn't want to get rid of either one of them.
But if they had to pick, I think he's like a locker room asset too.
Oh yeah, I think he's gonna gel with this locker room. Perfect. I listened to his little interview on the radio. He said he grew up wanting to be a Titan. Now he's a Titan.
He says want to win.
And he works out with Big Jeff, so that chemistry is already there. Ooh. But me personally, I give this signing B+ because of the uncertainties.
Did I give a grade yet?
No.
Okay, I was just mambling. Go ahead.
I give it B+ because of the certainties of the ACL.
Uh-huh.
If it wasn't the ACL, then I'd give it an A. B+ because of uncertainties. What are you?
I'm gonna give a B- for now, but we'll come back to this. Let's see. You want us to do 4-game?
Yeah, mid-season. We'll do mid-season.
Mid-season. Okay, so now it's 8.5 games. It'll be mid-season. So, but we'll come back to it, and we'll see if our grades have changed.
Next one on the list. How you feel about that man, Clown Me, walking away?
Happy.
You're happy?
Yeah, I told you earlier, but the Browns fans think they got a Super Bowl contention as soon as Jadeveon steps foot on that field. And, bro, I promise you, 1 sack at most. Maybe a half. Maybe 1.5. But he's not. No. I mean, I think he's going to complement Myles Garrett and that sort of defense better. I think if we had had a true pass rusher, because who was our pass rusher last year? Landry? He was kind of decent, though.
Yeah, Landry's decent.
But that's not even his position, is it?
No, he's outside
linebacker.
Yeah.
So I'm we had a true defensive end that would just rush it. Big Jeff, he stepped up. Man's going to be a legend.
I agree with really everything you said. At this point, that's crazy. Bud Dupree and Clowney are both 28.
I give it an A+, by the way, on releasing him.
I do. I think I can't blame the front Browns fans because I ain't gonna lie. Last year, I was the same way.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we got Clowney. Super Bowl.
He ain't the same.
Back to what you said with Landry. Landry he's a second option pass rusher in a duo.
Yeah.
So I think him and Bud will go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike him and Clowney didn't go crazy because Clowney put up pressure but didn't put up sacks.
Yeah.
I'm not as mad as Clowney as some Titans fans, but I do think this move was best for both teams.
Well, and here's how I thought when we signed Jadeveon first, is I thought this guy, he's going to come storm off the line straight to the QB, and we're going to have this guy, whoever it would be, come over here and tackle.
Yeah.
But that didn't work.
I'm going to say what a lot of people are thinking. We're hoping Bud Dupree is what we thought we were getting in Clowning.
That's what we thought we were. You want crown.
Now this move surprised me a lot. We re-released Malcolm Butler.
I hope he got big plans, because we'll touch on this dude, but Kevin Johnson, that dude from the Browns, absolute garbage. Like, he's terrible. I'm hoping that's a little, depth move, but, bro, John, you gotta do something about cornerbacks, bro. We're not good. We got a 20-year veteran in Janoris Jenkins and a dude who looks like a skinnier Joshua Dobbs at Kevin Johnson. It's kind of ridiculous, bro. I looked at his stuff. He's like, I think he's PFF is like ranked 50 something.
Probably. I think
Adore's better than him.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I don't think Adore's good at all. But I think the Malcolm Butler move, it surprised me a lot.
Yeah.
But if we draft a corner, I see where we're going.
But
if we don't address the corner need at all, I don't see where we're going.
Oh, I don't know how much money we got left with Bud's $82 million contract. How much cap space was it? Like 15?
This year?
15,
16.
Like yeah, we released Malcolm Butler, Kenny Vaccaro, and Adam Humphries, and we got, I think, $15 million in free cap space.
And with the Bud.
On one person.
But I think, because a rookie contract is be cheap, that's why I think we'll draft instead of sign. Because if we're signing somebody, I want to bring Casey Hayward. Mm-hmm. He went to college at Vanderbilt. Good press corner. Great. But if we're not, I personally think we're drafting. And to be honest...
Second or third or first round, what did you go with the cornerback?
I'm going first. Yeah. Because like we touched on earlier, if we want to tackle or guard, we can get one of them in the later rounds.
And still be decent.
Exactly. This receiver class is deep. We can get one of them in the later rounds. Mm-hmm. I think if we're going corner, we have to go corner in the first round. That's me personally. I don't know what J-Rob is thinking, but that's me personally.
Now, I was going to say something else to touch up on the wide receiver, but we'll get to him.
Okay.
We'll get to him.
Janoris Jenkins.
Like I said, I think he's good for depth. I don't think he'll be like anything crazy. I think he'll do his job. He's not old, but he's old for the NFL and for a cornerback who runs on every play. Almost every play.
I agree with you. To be honest, I think him and Malcolm Butler are very similar in their play styles. Of course, I think Malcolm Butler is a little better.
Super physical.
Yes, but once you look at the contract, I think the contract value brings him and Malcolm Butler equal. Not to be disrespectful to Jenkins, but he's a great value, Malcolm Butler. I'm going to get you interceptions. I'm also going to get you 15-yard pass interferences. Holding calls, all that.
Hey, Butler stepped up. He didn't do much of that after.
Yeah, we got in trouble for that one. But I think they're very similar. I give this one. I'm going to go ahead. If he does his job, creates turnovers, and for the contract he's getting, I would give this a B+, the Janoris Jenkins signing.
I don't want to go like too low to where it sounds like I don't want him. I don't want to go too high and make it just ride him. But like I'll probably stick with a B minus, something like that. But here's how Janoris and Mr. Malcolm had 55 total tackles. Janoris last year. Malcolm had 100. No, I can't see. He had this one. Don't want to give it. Yeah, he had 100 combined tackles.
But I think play styles, they're very similar. And like you said, I think he's a depth signing. I don't think he's no facts for real. Because, I think interceptions are value. Like, I value interceptions a lot, but they can also become overvalued. Mm-hmm. So, on to the next.
Hold up.
Wait.
Malcolm was first in receptions allowed.
Yeah, you see the division? He went to the Cardinals. The NFC West has the best receivers. I
He's
know
gonna
for a
go.
fact DK is at least gonna toast him. DK gonna toast him a couple times.
He ain't gonna be on DK though.
You don't think so? I think he's Arizona's number one corner.
Unless they draft him.
They
See,
say
here's
that.
what I like. Here's what I like. I'll get with. Yeah, he don't got a lot of tackles, but he's got 46 receptions allowed, and that's tied for 33rd. So
Yeah,
I'll take it.
he's a very aggressive corner too. So as long as we keep the penalties now, I'm cool with that signing.
Let's see. He didn't have no interceptions. He had 3 interceptions, which is, I think, about what Malcolm got. Wasn't it? He got 4. So
I'm telling you, the contract, like I would take Malcolm over Jenkins, but that contract brings him equal. Yeah, I think we had to pay. I think I read somewhere cutting Malcolm saved us about 10 mil.
Yeah, and I think Vaccaro was like 5.
Yeah, we saved. J. Rob saved it. He moved some money around. He saved it.
We got a pretty good amount of cap space this year, though. I'm pretty sure.
I hope so.
Prior,
And I think if we don't like Jenkins, I believe it's only a 1-year deal.
2-year.
2-year deal. So we don't like him.
Only 15
cut
million.
Him. Get it up. Yep, 7. And only 7 of the million is guaranteed. So
but it's a $5 million cap hit this year and 10 next year.
ooh. He probably, if we draft a corner this year, he probably won't be on the roster next year.
He's 30.
Yeah.
I thought it was like maybe 30.
33. But a big hit to our defensive line. News coming out today. Daquan Jones is now a Panther. I think that hurt me more from a fan standpoint than it hurt me from a business standpoint.
Yeah.
So I agree with the move, especially when we bring in Autry. I think that's good. Now, this is the move a lot of Titans fans were panicking about. Corey Davis signing with the Jets, leaving with the Titans. What was your initial reaction when
Everybody
Corey left?
trashed him, bro. But I liked him a lot. So I was a little sad. I was finna get a Corey jersey. Thank God I didn't. But yeah, I don't know. It depends on if Josh Reynolds pops off. Because if he does, I think he'll be back.
I think Josh Reynolds could be a little.
Because you think he did pretty good with who was it, Jared
Goff?
And we got the GOAT, Mr. Ryan Tannehill in there. So
I agree. Like, don't get me wrong. I was hurt when Corey left because he just hit us back to back. Corey and John New left the same day. But I believe, like you said, Josh Reynolds, I think Josh Reynolds would be cool. And, cheaper. All in the scheme of money. The draft for receivers is deep. So I think we'll be cool with that move. Next move, Kenny Vaccaro released. Saved us some money though. How do you feel?
Been doing nothing though. Like last year, he really didn't.
Yeah, last year he was
and Kevin. They kind of.
I hope Kevin bounced back so bad. I bought his jersey. Got his jersey for Christmas, so I hope Kevin bounces back. But yeah, I agree. He didn't do nothing. I liked him, but I think Amari Hooker.
Amani Hooker.
Yeah, he's cheaper, younger, good move.
Yeah.
Danico Autry, $7 million a year.
I don't know much
division rival.
I ain't really paid attention to him much.
So I didn't either. So of course I had to Google him. His stats are good. He's really like Daquan, but a little bit better. Mm-hmm. They're around the same age. Actually, Autry is older. Division rival signed, so if he don't do nothing, he can at least tell us the Colts playbook. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think he's good. They say he's a great run stopper. 31, big.
9 sacks too.
Exactly. If we can get him and Big Jeff going, crazy.
And Bud. and Rashawn. And if David's in there, David Long. If not, then.
But yeah, I agree. The signing, it was good. Not too much guaranteed. $9 million guaranteed. 7 this year. 7 over a span of 3 years. Danico Autry, I like the signing. Didn't know a lot about him, but once I figured him out, I really did like the signing. Now this is a signing that hurts you. You.
We got off the topic of grading them, bro.
We sure did. We ain't been giving grades.
I'm gonna do a B minus.
B minus.
I feel like I'm gonna go C plus, and we're gonna see where it goes. But in the topic of losing Daquan, but having this guy, I'll give it a B plus, B minus, yeah, B minus.
I'm gonna go ahead and go B plus.
And then who was Kenny Vaccaro?
Yeah,
I'll do an A.
An A on releasing
I'll
them.
do an A. It hurts, but it's an A.
You're right. It's one of them that hurts, but I'll give an A for that one too. But yeah, Danico, I give it a B plus because from what I'm hearing about him, he could be very, very helpful to this defense. Now this signing hurt you a lot. I mean, release Big Dennis Kelly. I think you told me before ESPN to sit my phone off. It hurt me. It hurt.
Bro, for second string, was he a third? No,
He was our starter.
Quisenberry. Well, prior to that, he was second string.
No, when we let Jack go, Dennis took over.
Big old 7 foot. yeah, I remember that now. Because I remember the first time he came in, I was like, bro, Dad, that dude is crazy big. Bro was like 7'1". But yeah, that hurt. I see, again, we got to look at it from a business standpoint instead of, that. Because stats are there.
Stats are there, but he was paid
Because
hefty.
I think it was what I told you. It was like out of 12 offensive linemen that played 1,000 snaps, he didn't allow one sack.
Sure didn't.
But I think we'll touch on him again too. Kendall Lamb.
Yeah.
I think that was a good addition for less money, I'm sure. So
Dennis Kelly.
I'll take it.
What's the grade right now?
F.
I'm gonna go.
I'll probably do C minus.
Yeah, I'm gonna do C because, like, this is no hate to the new guy, but Dennis Kelly, that's hard to do. 12 people, 1,000 snaps, no sacks. That's gonna be hard to replace.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay, this dude, Kendall Lamb. I just had it pulled up. I think he was 113 snaps and only one sack. So I mean that's still not bad.
That's cooling.
One penalty. I think I was watching that game when he got a penalty. But hey, I'll take it.
You touched on this earlier. Kevin Johnson.
I'll give it because I think it's a depth move. So in regards to depth, I'll give it a B. But if he's a number 2 behind Janoris or a number 3 at even like a slot, giving that a D minus or a F even because he's not good.
I think I'm gonna give it a C, just to flat out.
These real quick.
Just a flat out C, because I think it's a special teams depth move. I don't think anything of it because
replace Kenny on there on special teams.
Maybe because they said he's good on special teams. He's horrible in coverage, but Vrabel said himself he expects Christian Fulton to take that big leap.
Yeah.
So that's why I think we draft corner, get that duo going. Janoris in the back for slot help. Oh my God, he's a 50 overall. Is that PFF?
Yep.
Yeah. So I just give it a basic. If it's a depth move, C. If they're giving him playing time, then we got to go D. Because he's not good. Browns fans were happy to get rid of him. Because I don't know about you, but when we sign people...
Definitely lost that.
When we sign people, I go to the other team's Instagram to see how they feel about it.
Yeah. They was all happy.
They was like...
This. 47 targets. He allowed 35. That's 74%.
Oh my God. So he is allowed. Yeah, I hope it's a dev move because you can't allow 75% of your targets and you play, please. Now, I already know this about you and all Titans fans. The release of Isaiah Wilson, that's an A plus.
That's a Z, where Z is above A.
Because
bro was just a
menace to society.
He was a case.
I remember I was checking the pod because somebody commented, and I don't follow him on my personal Instagram, but he the pod follows him, and I'm like, what is this? This man is huge, standing on cars, going 100. And then the news breaks the next day that he's in a police chase, going 140.
And then doing donuts drunk on Broadway.
Like, bro, come on. He keeps messing up. I feel bad for Dolphins fans. Yeah. Because they were generally excited.
Yeah. We were too when we drafted him.
Yeah. But they was like, they was hyped.
Because what did he do? It was like he was late or he didn't show up to a physical or something, or he was just late. Didn't show up to a optional practice that he said he would be there.
Yeah.
Didn't show up to either day.
Like,
and then I think the last straw was like a onboarding type thing.
Like, you just...
Like, bro, you had a second chance.
If
you were lucky to get that second chance.
Like, if you look at his Instagram, he's like, oh, follow this, follow this. The man thinks he's a rapper.
Yeah.
He really thinks he's starting a record label.
Yeah.
And Isaiah, if you do that, no disrespect, but right now you're playing football and you're not doing a good job.
Right.
You played 3 snaps, and one of them snaps was you getting put on your butt. Come on now. But I get out of A+. Let's get rid of him.
You know, honestly, though, I would have put him in like without coaching him, nothing. I would have put him in the game when we were obviously getting beat. But I'd let him get put on his butt every play after play. So maybe it'd be a little wake-up call. Oh, I'm not that good. I should not be acting like I got millions and millions of dollars.
Poor Logan Whiteside, because Tannehill can't be in during that.
No. And, like, those two, like, he was, I think, like, 32nd highest paid offensive tackle, guard, whatever he was. I think he was tackle.
How was he? Had a nice little rookie contract.
As a rookie. He was going to be top paid for sure one day.
Look at him.
And he's muscular, too.
Bro, pure just looking at Isaiah Wilson, I go, I want it.
Hold on. While we're talking about muscle, bro, I don't know if you can put this on the pod because it's on his Instagram, so it's not copyrighted.
Whose muscles we finna look at today?
Think. How do you spell this man's name?
No, but I ain't gonna lie. The Titans been posting workout videos like crazy. You see AJ Brown's? That boy just posted it.
That boy's swole. Look at this man, dude. You gotta show these on the pod. Look at
the garage.
That's not 25. That's 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plates.
There you go, 2K again. Big rise.
We need to touch on that at the end too.
Of course.
I'm trying to find this video he posted, bro.
What, a workout vid? Look at him going. Ooh.
4 plates, 25s on the ends. Just repping them. You know, it's nothing. If I'm correct, that'd be 135.
Look at the way he got him more energized.
That'd be 405, 455, and he's just repping it out. Then we got
Raj.
You know, another one. Then we got this right here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 6 plates, 25s on the ends.
Look at it. Bar looked like it's finna break before him.
I mean, that's ridiculous, bro.
Love to see it.
AJ.
Love to see it. But yeah, AJ Brown, I don't know if he posted a workout or it's like just his body, but I'm like,
golfing, dog.
Look at the drip. Look at the Gucci hat.
Yeah, who plays golf in some?
Look at the Gucci hat.
What are those, though? Those gotta be like Versace or something.
Gotta be.
He's like, I got this money out here.
But yeah, I think it's on his story. He posted a picture of flexing.
Bro's ripped.
Looks just as good as DK.
I don't think he got enough hype for that DK and him picture. I mean, you gotta expect when you're next to 6'5", 225 straight muscle, DK Metcalf, you're not gonna get a lot of attention.
Facts.
AJ said it himself. It was his idea too. So you're welcome.
He said he was a little hurt by that picture. He was a little hurt.
Just in case you haven't seen it, let's show it on the pod.
Oh, of course. You already know that picture. Because I just want to know what was going on with his hair during that picture.
Well, it's better than it is now. Or are we talking about AJ with the little...
Yeah, AJ Brown with little buns. I felt so bad because when we drafted AJ Brown, you know who I knew him as? The guy standing beside DK.
I didn't even know that was him at first, though.
I didn't either. Then I was like, oh, that's the guy standing beside DK? Oh, okay. Bang.
Bro, just like... Bro's got a football as abs. See, I think AJ looks more symmetrical. DJ just looks like a freak.
He is a freak. Have you seen the man run?
DK looks like a freak. He ran like a 4.4, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
they said they went against each other in high school.
Bro's this big running a 4.4. I mean, granted, I can run like a 4 flat, but like That's impressive, you know?
I bet you can. I want to see you run the 4 flat. Nah, I
There's
believe
got to be
you.
a 20-yard dash.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I've always wanted to go to the draft. And, like, you know where they got the 40 yard?
Yeah, the fan interaction.
Yeah,
You
I've
see
always
dude
wanted to do that.
That dude, he was like I think he ran like a 4:19 or something.
Yeah, he ran something crazy.
That's
At least his was
NFL
verified.
That's record.
You see everybody's running a 4.3 now because it's just at their pro days. I hope it's true
It's a
because
slight 4.3, you know?
everybody's just running 4.3s this year.
It's easy, man. That's light work. I'm jogging that.
But on to the next move. Adoree Jackson got cut.
A+. I was gunning for that man's to get cut as soon as he got back from his injury. And even like prior to that though, because like all you had was playoff Adoree. And playoff Adoree was good.
Playoff Adoree's cold.
Then all of a sudden, just knee injury. Don't tell you the specifics, it's just knee.
I really want to know because they never told us. They just always said knee.
He came back in like what, week 13?
Yeah.
And sucked. He wouldn't tackle nobody for nothing.
It's like, I don't think Adoree to me, because my first, like, I was hyped when we drafted Adoree in like 2018. I ain't gonna lie, I was hyped because I thought he was a steal of the draft. But then they had him return, but then I quickly stopped liking him because T.Y. Hilton tore Adoree up his whole rookie season.
Mm-hmm.
T.Y. Hilton is Adoree Jackson's father, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to say that, but he's Adoree Jackson's father.
He's also 40.
And
so
then,
it works out.
After that, he was muffing punts. And then you're right. Playoff Adoree came out of nowhere.
It was really like when I first started not liking him is when he had that one that like I can't remember how exactly it went, but I think he like went to catch it and then it like went through his arms.
And he just looked at it.
I was like,
that's when I really hated him. And then you're right. Out of nowhere, Adoree becomes a lockdown for the playoffs. And I'm like, okay, let me back off the Adoree hate. And then I had to get right back on the Adoree hate train.
I was going to give him a chance when he came back from injury.
I was.
Nope, didn't work out.
All right. Our kicker.
A+.
Yeah, I wouldn't have re-signed him. Only thing is, we do not have a kicker now.
Bro, yes we do. FedEx delivery guy, my guy. What's his name?
Trevor Daniels?
No, Speedman or something like that.
He on the list. You think that's who we keeping? I don't think that's who our start's going to be.
I say you start that man. You give him $2 million.
I would have, to be honest, I'm a person like, if you cheap,
bro had so
keep
much
your job
pressure
till you
on
lose
him, dog. So much pressure on him.
No, that's Sam's slogan you're thinking about. They hit that got us the division.
Sloman, that's what I'm talking about.
He's not on the team no more.
Didn't bring him back.
I do. I hope we bring him back.
Who are you talking about?
You talk about the FedEx guy. He's a punter. Trevor Daniels.
I thought Sloman legit.
Sloman was a rookie.
Came off the FedEx truck at the facility and was like, "Yo, let me try out." I thought that was him.
No, that was Trevor Daniels. We called him that day, and then he got blocked.
Bro's in his bag though.
Yeah, and then the Colts text FedEx, and well, not text him, but they tagged him in the tweet. That was so disrespectful. It was so disrespectful for no reason. I didn't even know that happened. Yeah, like once they blocked the punt and took the lead, they tagged FedEx in the tweet. It was just so disrespectful for no reason.
I actually met the Titans, the guy who runs their social media.
You did?
Yeah, he seems pretty cool. He's like young. I want him to throw some shade this year.
Oh yeah, I wish the Titans would throw a little bit more shade.
We're a pretty quiet team.
Yeah, kind of boring.
Yeah.
You know whose social media account is real good?
Who?
The Grizzlies and the Panthers.
I don't really pay attention.
Grizzlies, they throw a lot of shade on there. It's like they put NBA logos on people's memes. That's an aggressive Twitter account. Next one, Michael Pruitt.
Did you give a grade on that?
Grade, I get B just in case we can't find a replacement.
We need to hit up Suck Up. Tell him come back.
My boy got a Super Bowl ring. He chilling.
Hey, come back. You can blame it all on me.
Michael Pruitt. I didn't really feel any type of way. I'm a little worried about our tight end situation, but I think we'll 7 rounds. We got 9 picks. I think we draft somebody.
Swaim too.
Yeah, we got Swim and Ferkser, so I think we draft a little option.
Those are smart too.
I think
Harvard.
I think Ferkser having a good year this year.
Yeah, he did pretty good last year too.
Exactly, but I think he's the number one. I think he has a pretty good year this year. All right.
I give it a C because I kind of like Michael. Yeah,
I agree. I'll give it a C because he was going to be cheap anyway. So I don't think it's a move that'll hurt us, and I don't think it's a move that'll help us either.
I mean, we had 4 tight ends last year. We don't need no 4 tight ends unless you're running like no wide receivers and just stack the line.
And we're definitely gonna throw more this year.
Yeah, and plus the 2, I like the move because Michael, I don't know how good he was at blocking, but Ferkser is like the best.
First he's a blocker. And Swarm or Swim.
We don't really use tight ends like that, like to catch. We just use them to block for the king.
Kendall Lamb.
Touched on him a little bit.
Yep.
Well, I think he's more of an Isaiah Wilson replacement than Dennis Kelly. I think it's kind of like a...
You think so?
We lost Dennis and Isaiah, so might as well just kind of meet in the middle. So, like, not terrible and not, like, Hall of Fame. I think Dennis Kelly should be in the Hall of Fame. But you got that middle Kendall Lamb.
I didn't realize, like, I knew who Kendall Lamb was, but I did not realize he's the guy that scored a touchdown when we played the Browns on that little trick play.
This just dropped his grade down a whole point.
For real?
Look at man's mouth. Oh, I thought that was his teeth, bro. I mean, because, like, right here, you think that he's just... Oh, my God.
I think it'll be all right. I give it a B-.
Because, I mean, that's Tannehill's, like, he can see that side.
Yeah.
So, it's not as important as, like, a Taylor. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I need Taylor to come back.
Because we got Taylor, then we got Roger, and then we got Big Ben, and then... I forgot his name. I don't know his name.
Nate
Davis?
Yeah.
Nate Davis.
I forgot his name too for a minute.
Now Kendall Lamb. So I think we're pretty solid.
Oh yeah, we're set.
I think we're fine. Plus, like, who rushes off that side anyways? Like, with the real, like, rushers? Who rushes off that side?
Yeah, the left side is
you got Taylor
the blind side. You got to, as long as you protect the blind side, you're good.
Yeah. And just like it says, run the ball left. So I think Derek, like, this is enough blocking for Derek to make something out of it. Derek could have no blocking and make something out of it.
Okay. Ty Sambrello, nice depth signing. To be honest, I really give it a B+. Depth signing, keep the chemistry.
And he's decent.
Yeah, and he's good.
For a little backup on the blind side, I think he did fine. He contained T.J. Watt pretty well.
Other than getting, like, straight out bullied his first series in the Viking game.
You can't blame him, though.
No, so, like...
It's dude's, like... He's pretty young. Ain't he, like... Is he 1 year, maybe? Rookie, 1 year, 2 years?
He's 29. I just got age. I don't know how long he played.
But he probably ain't played a lot.
But, yeah, other than just getting destroyed that first series, he stepped up, did the job, held everybody else at bay. I give it a B+.
Because, look, this is what I really have a tough time understanding, is if we had a Pro Bowl offensive line, Derek could have shattered the record. I mean, demolished it.
Facts. But we were riddled with injuries.
Imagine this year, though.
And it's an extra game. Sheesh.
Going off, bro.
Okay, another depth signing, Mathis Farley. I don't know a lot about him. I know he played for the Jets. I'm going to give it a C just because I don't know anything about him. And I don't think he'll be playing very much. I think we're good on the safeties. And if we're not, I think we'll draft one. Next, Jack Crawford. 33. Did pretty
good last year.
Did pretty good, but I understand why we released him. So I give that move a B, business decision.
I'll give it a B, too.
Morgan Cox. Long snapper.
Don't know about him.
I'm gonna go ahead and be bold.
I'm gonna say an A because it's better than Bo Brinkley. I don't know what happened with him and COVID.
COVID ruined him.
It just made him terrible. I don't understand.
But yeah, I'm gonna give it an A because he's a Pro Bowl long snapper. How do you make the Pro Bowl as a long snapper? That means you're doing your job exceptionally well. So I'm gonna give him an A for that. And it made Ravens fans mad. That's what really
Yeah.
give it an
Bro,
A.
you know the disrespect I got? So I went to Moe's because it's right down the street from work. And I walk in, I'm like, I got this hat on. It's like, that the Ravens? Like,
Oh, you gotta say I'm not even eating here no more.
I just stared at him. I was like, he's like, huh, tough crowd. Like, what you expect? I'm not gonna be like, yeah, they stomped on our logo because they were pissy.
But yeah, it made Ravens. I'm talking about Ravens fans were heated. So that's the real reason I gave it an A. We let Darren Bates go. Understandable. I give it a A too.
He was more of a locker room guy.
Yeah,
so,
I would have done it too.
I want us to bring back Will. Bring back my baby boy Will.
I hope so.
I don't see it happening.
I
think if he presses Mike enough.
I honestly see it happening eventually. Not with the draft.
Do you have Arthur being a released? Because we're going to say he released and didn't leave, okay? I'm not living with that.
You're not living. I watched the Arthur Smith Buzz with the Boys podcast. It made me miss him so much more.
You know, honestly, though, I think it's good to have some change. But I hope they run a similar offense as last year.
Oh yeah, you have Derrick Henry. There's no way you're not running the ball with that. But I really hope. I hope Arthur does good.
Made it not hurt as much is the Ravens game.
You think so?
Because constantly running it against 10 guys in the box is kind of ridiculous.
I hope he does good in Atlanta, though. I'll cheer for Atlanta. You're not gonna cheer for big old buddy Arthur?
It's the fact that it's Atlanta.
You don't like Atlanta?
No.
What has Atlanta done to you?
I don't know. I just don't like them.
But yeah, I agree. I hope he does well.
I kind of wish we were playing them this year though, so we could smack them.
But we're not out of 17 games. I'm kind of shocked at the NFL.
We got the Saints now because they added the game.
Our schedule is kind of hard.
The Saints. Well, they got a quarterback.
No Drew Brees. I'd be forgetting Drew Brees retired. And
Michael Thomas is screwed. Jameis can't throw a slant. So, I don't think they really got nobody. We took Janoris from? What they got? They ain't gonna be nothing. Except for big old dude on the defense.
Cam Jordan?
Yeah. He's nasty. He's annoying. I don't like him.
You don't like Cam Jordan?
No, bro.
Cam Jordan's funny. One day we're gonna find a player you do like off the Titans. Henry.
Ryan Tannehill, Taylor Lewan, AJ Brown.
Do you like anybody? Do you like anybody not in the two-tone blue?
Let's see. I gotta think because I know I've talked about people I've liked to my dad. I like Kamara.
You like Kamara? Okay.
He's a Tennessee boy. I like Josh Dobbs.
Yes, sir.
I hate Ben Roethlisberger. I hate him. He's just fat and chubby. Like, how are you still making plays?
I've never understood. For
like 2 or 3.
Like, I don't hate him. I've always thought he was overrated, though.
Yeah. Especially this year. I'm so glad Corvette didn't come here, though.
I saw that. You wouldn't have wanted Juju to come here?
No, bro.
Why?
It's trash.
You think Juju's trash?
I don't want it to become a TikTok environment in our locker room.
Okay.
I'm fine with AJ.
I feel you.
I'm fine with AJ. I'm fine with the Titans having a TikTok. But, like, let's see, who could you see on TikTok? Nobody, really.
Nobody, like, as much as Juju?
No, like, just TikTok.
Besides AJ, he already does them.
Yeah, but he don't really.
He don't even post that much.
No.
He posted when they said he was depressed and I knew it. I was like,
hold
on, you were sad catching touchdowns, buddy?
Right. You were sad getting millions of dollars? I'll take that life, cuz.
But if Juju would have came here, I would have been okay with it because he in a run a lot system, so he would have been cool with blocking. But he's a Pittsburgh person, so I think it's cool he stayed. I can't believe you wouldn't have liked it if he would have came.
I wouldn't have supported. I would have ended the season tickets. Come on, let's go.
Nah, if he would have caught a big game winning touchdown, you would have been Corvetting.
Nah, I could never.
Long snapper Matt Overton.
I don't care about that. I don't care. Let's skip.
Marshall Newhouse. He was mostly a practice squad guy. Don't care. Nick Dunsbar. Skip. Don't care. Sonor Perry. Practice squad guy. All right. Back to the tight ends. We re-signed Golf. Is it Golf? Swam or Jeff?
Swim.
Swim.
Geoff. I don't know. I call him Geoff. That's how it's spelled.
It is
Or
spelled like
Geoff.
Geoff.
I don't want to call him Goff because that's just stupid.
We'll call him Geoff.
Only sucky people have Goff.
We'll call him Geoff. I got it. I give it a C right now, depending on how well he does it,
How
go
well
up and
we
down.
use him.
But I give it a C. Basic move.
I'll give it a C. Yeah.
The lone wolf, Will Compton, hurt my soul.
F.
I honestly do think they'll bring him
If
back
we
as a
bring him
special
back,
teams
bro,
guy.
I promise you, it's Super Bowl contenders off the bat.
I think we bring him back as a special teams guy.
I mean, I think if, like, let's just say worst case, Rashad and what's his name, man?
Jayon?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just go blank. But let's say both of them get hurt, so we gotta have David. I mean, we got two class grade A duo linebacking groups. You got Will and David, and then you got Rashad and Jayon. I mean, you can't ask for more.
I do like that.
Because you put Jayon and Rashad in for like a series. You take them out, let them rest. You put Will in there, bro. Because David went off last year.
David did have a good year. They've had a good year.
Let's look at Will's PFF. But you keep talking.
Breon Borders, I like the signing. I think it's more of a depth signing, so I'm cool with it. I'm gonna actually give it a B. I know that's surprising for a depth signing, but I'm still gonna give it a B.
I don't really care too much about it.
You don't? I'm surprised.
No.
This is one you gotta care about. Jonnu Smith.
I'm not as mad as you might think. Because I wouldn't have given him $50 million.
I do agree.
Because how many years was it? 4? So 25? Yeah, because we said, $9 million a year?
Believe it or not, he makes the same as Derek. I mean, not the exact same, but in the ballpark, 12 a year.
No.
Yes.
No, because dude's $50 million for 4 years. That's 25 a year. Derek's making...
That's 12 a year. You think about it, he's got 31 guaranteed. I guess the cap hit is different because I didn't believe it, but I had to listen to it on 104, and they were like, you basically got to think. Who would you rather have, Derek or
Definitely
Jonnu? So Derek,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, him and Derek, they make around the same. And if you tell me,
12.5. I'm stupid. I said 25 a year. This is why I dropped out. I'm stupid.
But if you tell me I gotta pick Derek or Jonnu, I'm picking Derek, obviously.
And also, you can't tell me that paying $12.5 million for the number one running back in football right now. And yes, I said number one.
He is number one.
He's gonna be number one all time soon. Let him get this 2,500-yard rushing season, and we'll come back to you on that. Because, hey, it's possible.
It's possible. 17 games.
For him, for anybody else, that'd be way out of the ballpark. But for him, I'm not even riding dude right now. I seriously think he could do it.
Josh Reynolds, real cheap deal. I actually like it. I was going to say I'd give it an A because it's real cheap. Speedster, Tannehill, he can hit him. And if the contract is only $1 million, keep moving. A.
Let me stop you. Let me get back to Derek real quick.
Preach on him.
So, he was averaging 127 a game. So, if we do 17 games, is it 17 games?
17 games.
18 weeks.
Yep, 17 games, 18 weeks.
2168. 2168 though. What's the record? 20.
What is the record? Because don't Earl Campbell hold the record?
I don't think so.
Eric Dickerson.
2105. He would get 53 more rushing yards in it. But that's a lot.
But it's a whole nother game.
It's a whole, yeah. I don't care. It's still more.
I'm not going to be as... I love Derek just as much as the next guy. But I know they're going to take the load off of him.
Nah.
I say he gets 2,000. I don't think he beats the record.
Mike Vrabel said he ain't worried about his production after his 2,000. Nah, they loading him up. Because, they did take it off of him. But, I don't know. I think they feed him.
You think so?
You got to feed the beast.
I think they feed him, but I still think I agree with 2,000. I don't think he'll read the record.
I think. Okay.
Because I think, like, you're still not just, even though he's shown he can handle it, I mean, you're still not going to feed it to him 40 a game.
But you only got, like, a good, like, the contract is up. He's going to probably be done with football.
You
Just
think
because
so?
how his body's made, I don't see him lasting, like, a long time. I don't see him being no Frank Gore or nothing.
No, I don't see him being a Frank Gore. I do think he got one more. Depending on how long his next contract is, I think he would have one or two more. Now, because if he signs like 2 1-year deals,
Yeah.
but if I honestly think he retires a Titan though.
Hopefully,
but I think he's got a couple more dominant years, and then I think he'll be like a goal line type guy.
we keep getting off the subject. My bad.
I mean, that's what we do. That's what we do. Khalif Raymond signed to the Lions. Yeah, fine with me.
I liked him for like punt returns or kick returns. But hey, you put Darrington in there, boy, it's taking off. That's what I think we need to do is use him because we got a good running back that we just don't use them. Maybe start switching them out a little bit.
They're all gone.
What? Except for Darrington?
Gone. Darrington's the only one still here. Dante Freeman, Foreman, gone. I think they'll sign him back to the practice squad, though.
Oh, never mind. Cool. Awesome.
Now, that's
just stuff I don't hear about because it don't make headlines because they're just third strings.
This move kind of hurt me. It not hurt as much as surprised me. So once we let Adoree Malcolm walk, I said, oh, Desmond King's coming back. Nope. Gone.
But honestly, I ain't tripping about it.
I wish he only made $6 million, not that bad. No, $3 million.
I still don't think he's worth that.
You don't think Desmond King is worth $3 million?
After his first game, what'd he do?
He was pretty good. I'd have gave him the $3 million.
No. If we can go sign a rookie or keep whatever his name is, Tristan Fulton or whatever, keep him for less, I say do it. You're going to get just as much production out of him.
But he did sign with the Texans.
I don't care.
You don't?
No, because we still going to dust them.
I mean, yeah, they don't even have a quarterback right now.
Because Ryan just going right in the bread basket.
This is an A+ move for me. Maybe because I'm a little biased. Maybe because I'm a Titans fan. But us signing Jayon Brown to a $5 million a year deal?
Yeah, that's good.
That's an A+.
I thought he was going to try to get paid.
He was. Broke his elbow. That was big.
Thank God.
Broke his elbow. But I like the little move. Give it an A personally, because that was great.
I give it a B.
You do?
Yeah. I like him.
Big Fertsy.
But let me touch real quick before we move on. But I give it a B because it wouldn't have affected me that much if we hadn't re-signed him. Because we got good future in David Long. So that's my reasoning. I
like David Long, but I'm not 100% on the hype train just yet.
I am.
Because
101.
He scares me with his tackling. Like he's one of them people that don't.
Look, it's not Patrick Mahomes he's trying to tackle. You remember that?
Yeah.
That was bad. He's stepped up his game since then, okay? So we're just let the past be the past.
Because that long run against us when we got demolished by the Packers.
People? Oh, yeah.
David Long smacked him. But you know what? He didn't wrap up, so he bounced off. But other than his tackling, I'm sold on David Long. But I'm still glad we could keep Jayon.
I hope we're farther than first round and out. Because I know we're making playoffs. No doubt about it.
Facts.
If we can make the playoffs with the worst defense in the league, just imagine if we upgrade a couple teams. Like I said earlier, and we're Super Bowl contenders. Like, I'm not even joking now. Like, I'm serious. Especially if our offense is, like, what was it, second in scoring?
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Actually, finish the season.
You just got to hold them because we were scoring.
We were first.
I think we were
first, and we had a big last game. We were first. We beat the Chiefs, I believe.
Because it was either we're scoring 40 or we're not scoring that much.
Facts.
Like a touchdown or two.
Facts.
But we still average like 30-something. But anyways.
Fertsy. Tell me the grade.
A+.
You give it an A?
For rushing and blocking reasons.
I give it a B.
Not as a replace for Jonnu, because that would be a C, D, probably.
I give it a B because of his blocking. He's shown he can be valuable in the pass game, knows the offense. B.
And I'm sure for like game, how do I say this? Like game smarts. Like I don't want to sound stupid, but it's game something.
Yeah.
There's a term for it. But I think in regards to that, he's pretty good at that too.
Carl Blasingame. I like this signing. I liked it. Liked it a lot. Keep the
fullback. Yeah, fullback. Yeah, I like him.
Liked it a lot.
We need to use him more too. He's low-key quick.
He is. Match him, keep him paired up with Derek. Believe it or not, blocker. I give it a B plus. I'm glad we kept him.
Because he's a really good blocker.
Tazar Skipper. Don't know who he is. So I'm just gonna give you a C. David Bellamy. Give that a C as well. Last one on the list, Tucker McCannon.
You know, I'm gonna just give it an A plus because it's J-Rob. So
that's a big "and we trust J-Rob" moment.
I don't know who that dude is, but I'll give him an A plus.
I'm gonna give him a B just because I like his name for a kicker. A kicker named Tucker.
Wait, we got a kicker?
That's his name, Tucker McCannon. Kicker.
Oh, that's an A plus plus. His last name is what? McCannon?
McCannon, something like that. That's a good kicker
got a
name.
McCannon for a leg.
Hey, I'm gonna give him an A just because he has a great kicker name.
Yeah, I think we need to. You know who we need to get into college and speed through them 4 years?
Who?
Upton. We need to sign Upton. I'm telling you.
It'd be crazy, but so as a whole, your free agency as a whole, Titans grade.
C plus, B minus, something like that.
But
kind of like in the middle.
I'm gonna just because I think ESPN. I think a lot of people hate on the Bud Dupree deal. They think we overpaid him. I could see why, but I don't agree with why. I'm gonna give us a B, and if we draft right, I think we could go our off-season grade. If we draft right, could go up to an A minus.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, I'm gonna give it a B.
I will come back to this overall grade after this.
Because I like the deals we did. I like some of them more than others, of course. But I think we kept, not defense, we got rid of everybody on defense, but I think we kept the structure of the team right and helped in certain areas. Yeah. So my final grade would just be a B.
Now we got the draft pod coming Thursday, a week from today.
Make sure, y'all, we're going live. We got to change it up. We're going live.
And then a good, I think what we could do is, for, 2nd or 7th, because we ain't going to be we got lives. We can't do it day after day.
Day 3, I cannot watch 6 hours of the draft.
No.
Half the time they're showing the cheerleaders. They don't even announce the picks.
I got stuff to do Saturday. I can't. No. But what I was thinking for, those rounds is we could just record on our own phone.
Yeah.
We could put it together.
Facts. I agree.
So I think so we're not just doing a 30-minute.
Exactly. So and we're gonna get a TikTok going, y'all.
We're gonna
try. So when y'all see that alert, make sure you follow that.
Yes, sir.
But if you haven't,
we'll put it in our bio.
Of course. But if you haven't, make sure you like.
Arguing, bro.
Huh?
I ain't been arguing. Ain't nothing to argue about. It's been pretty boring.
Been kind of dry.
Once that season goes again, though.
Oh yeah, I know.
Start trash talking Ryan or Derek. Hey, now I can get against that Bud Dupree slander. You know what I'm saying?
Bud Dupree slander should not be tolerated at all.
It's not gonna be.
But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow the pod, Insta, subscribe to the YouTube, all that, and peace.
Bye. Bye.